Hello and welcome to this week's Word of Hope from the Scriptures. I'm Roxanne Eilers and I'm here in Redlands, California, and I'm on the beautiful Redlands University campus. And it's a huge campus. You know, going to school is a gift. It's a really blessing. It's a real blessing from the Lord. And no matter how old you are, you can go. I earned my bachelor's when I was 30, and when I was 59, I earned my master's. So go to school if God's put that on your heart, because it is truly a blessing. Today I'm going to be talking about the three temptations of Jesus that are found in Matthew chapter 4. Before Jesus started his ministry, he was led into the wilderness to be tempted of the devil 3 times. And when he was in the wilderness, he had fasted 40 days and 40 nights. So he was very hungry. And the enemy came at his weakest point. And he said, "If you're the Son of God, command that these stones be made into bread." The temptation here was for Jesus to sow to his flesh, to give in to his fleshly desires instead of be obedient spiritually. And so Jesus resists the devil. And he said, "It is written, man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceeds out of the mouth of God." Then the devil took Jesus up into a high mountain and showed him all the glory and honor and majesty of the kingdoms. And he said, "All this I will give you if you will fall down and worship me." The temptation here was for Jesus to prematurely enter into his glory and recognition and honor and to escape the cross. Well, Jesus resists the devil using the word of God. It is written. And finally, the third time, Satan takes Jesus up into a high pinnacle of the temple in Jerusalem. And he said, "If you're the Son of God, throw yourself down." He said, "Because God's going to take care of you." He said, "He won't let you dash your foot against a stone. It's written, He'll give His angels charge over you." Well, the temptation here was for Jesus to act presumptuously in proving who He was. And Jesus again resists Satan, using the word of God, "It is written." And then the devil left him for a season. Now you might ask, what has this have to do with us? Well, there are seasons that we go through testing, and we need to be aware of these 3 areas in which we can be tempted. The first one is to sow to our flesh and fulfill our lust and our fleshly desires that are only temporal instead of having spiritual obedience. The second one is to seek our own glory and honor and recognition instead of God's, and thereby giving Satan honor indirectly. And then the third one is to act presumptuously, expecting God to perform for us in a matter when He's not even in it. So we have to use the word of God and resist the devil, and he will flee from us. And we were to draw nigh to God, and He will draw near to us. God has given us everything we need to resist temptation, found in Ephesians chapter 6 with the armor. We are to hold up the shield of faith. We are to take the sword of the Spirit, which is the Word of God, and we are to overcome. Now I want to pray for your week, that God will bless your week, and that He would strengthen you. And remember, surely goodness and mercy will follow you all the days of your life, and you will dwell in the house of the Lord forever.